Bitcoin hoodie guy coming back here with another Kaspa video.
You know, Bitcoin hoodie guy is a real OG. As far as Kaspa goes, he was that dude in the trenches from day one. We all know this. His is definitely a channel you want to subscribe to.
Well, thanks for that, Mike. Well, let's take a quick look at the price, 16.0 cents. You can see that the title and thumbnail is why we're stuck at 16 cents. But you can see the last year we're up 234%, making higher highs and higher lows. So I'm not worried about it. Take a quick peek at the hash rate, 1.11 exahash. That's looking beautiful. Let's take a look at KRC20s. Market caps are looking pretty much the same on the top ones. Nacho, and when you look at this, the top 3 or 4 or 5 meme coins like Nacho, then the other version of Nacho, Kaspi, Casper, Gold, they're going to suck up the majority of the liquidity, and then you'll have some smaller ones that kind of pop up and give you a chance to make some money. Nacho's got their own Reddit page now, so that's cool. And if you saw CryptoPump's video yesterday, he had, here's in his video, played a voice clip, a little bit of it, of Ashton, of Nacho the cat, talking about 3 potential centralized exchange listings, 1 for free, 1 that they'll have to pay for, and another one. So the last one he was most excited about. He's got a link in his video if you want to check that out. Here on the fees paid, you can see that we were kind of around 500,000, and then we dipped down to about 75,000. So the fees paid. So some of the trading action on that is tapered down a little bit. And Old Hoodie, got to check on Old Hoodie. $4,062 market cap, 158 holders. Now let's move on. Kaspa, what are some people saying on Twitter? Here, 1 hour ago, great report on this very strategic event in Vienna, Austria by Fish Tuna. Way to go, Kasper crew. Earlier this week was a privilege to represent the best crypto community, the Caspian community, and the Advances in Financial Technologies AFT conference at the Austrian Central Bank in Vienna. So that's pretty cool. Pompolinski's talking here about trying to tweet at Binance and CZ about getting it listed on the spot for Kaspa. Here, let's see why this Reddit user said, why is it stuck at 16 cents? Some of these users said, please just sell. It's 100% surefire way for the price to skyrocket. What kind of insight do you need to look at the long-term chart trend that hasn't even been listed on a tier 1 yet? It's good. Think about other people. They want they want big bags too. Look at the volatility that's going on, and now Kaspa is tremendously stable. And so just be patient, my friend. And so here, another post on Reddit said, humans are weird. They will sell now in fear, then buy back at $2 in greed. Who's selling the same range for months? It's been an uptrend for a year. Don't know why people are complaining about. Only time the sells if it goes to $1, never mind $2. People are into crypto due to the greed of becoming rich. The same goes for you. It's nothing weird. Happens every time. So then you just have this market psychology. You've probably seen charts like this. Take off, first sell off, bear trap, media attention, enthusiasm, greed, delusion, new paradigm, denial, return, the bull trap, return to normal, fear, capitulation, despair, return to the mean. So we'll see if it has a blow off top, but overall I'm not worried. Let's take a quick look at market dominance. You can see market dominance in the last 6 months has been up 46%. Last day it's up 1.14%. You can see right now that we're up about 1.14% in the month down 9.4%, but 6 months where you can see that the market dominance is doing pretty good overall, 0.18%. So we'll see where that ends up. And you know, for me, when I zoom out, you look and zoom out at the chart, and you know, just making higher highs and higher lows, and depending on where someone got in at 1 cent, under 1 cent, 5 cents. And when you look at, we're just 22% off the all-time highs, which was at the end of July, and a lot of altcoins can't say the same thing. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. Last point was, you might have seen this video. If not, check it out. Kaspa KII. I think they're going to be posting more videos. This one is Paul Von Son, the keynote speech at the event they had in Dublin. He gives a little bit of his background on buying some Bitcoin, holding it. His wife wanted him to sell it. I mean, if I remember that right, a little history of Bitcoin and Kaspa, basically all this technology that's been building up since the 70s, research, development, ideas that are building on top of each other. He even said something about Kaspa 2.0, and then talking about different details of his role in the energy sector and where he sees some of the use cases of using Kaspa for carbon credits, energy trading, and also things like olive oil. And he just kind of touched the surface, and a few times he referenced to how Rory O'Neill will be talking more in depth about it. So I'm looking forward to more of Rory's one. So I'd stay tuned and subscribe to the Kaspa KII page. It's got 2,300 views, so you might have already checked it out. But I'm kind of really interested to listen to Rory talk about it more in depth of what their plans are. And then lastly, I know a lot of people are debating with like Shai posting a lot about what's going on with the war in the Middle East and Israel. And some people think that it's ruining the project. I don't think it's ruining the project. I don't know. Personally, I don't really see his post much on X about that stuff. Somehow when it's related to Kaspa, it's more visible and I see it. So it just doesn't really come into my vision. I see more people debating and what he should do. And I saw a few hours ago that he tweeted about that he shouldn't, he doesn't want to separate his accounts. He'd end up posting less about Kaspa, and he has lots of information he posts about Kaspa. And for me, I don't think it's affecting the price. And if people don't like it, they don't have to invest. And not everyone's on X. And circling back to KII, it doesn't affect them. They're sitting there. They like Shai. They had him there, and they're trying to build on Kaspa. And we don't know everyone's different life circumstances. I don't live in a war zone, and I'm not experiencing that, so I'm not going to pass judgment on that. And overall, I think there's a lot of people that don't even pay attention to those posts on X. There's crypto Twitter. That's a small group of people. There's people that just watch YouTube videos. There's people just in Discord or Telegrams. And there's just people that aren't even paying attention, or they just barely know about Kaspa. And when the narrative's right next year and things are kind of more mania, they'll be buying in and they could care less. Just like a lot of this stuff that KII is trying to do is probably not going to come to fruition this cycle. It's just the building blocks. So that's more of something that you're thinking about for 2029 and maybe even beyond. So a lot of things, in my opinion, to be excited about. And we don't know the short-term price action, but next year it's going to be higher. How much, we don't know. So that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching and have a good day.